So if you could see my shirt, I don't know you. That's my purse. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Omni Blade Gaming. Thank you for stopping by. So, I was gonna cover a lot of stuff. I was gonna cover a lot of news. All right, a lot of things that I've seen. All right, a lot of I wouldn't say controversies. A lot of things that made me want to do videos. I was like, oh snap, that happened? Really? This happened? No, really? You know what I mean? Anyways, hope everybody's doing well. We are 258 strong. We're closer to 1 million each and every day. Love you guys, right? Keep smashing that like button, keep smashing that subscribe button, share button, all that good stuff. All right. If you go to the community part of my YouTube channel, I have my Instagram, I have my Twitter, or X, right? I also have my email, right, for this channel. All right, so if you guys want to email me, words of encouragement, if you want to send me some hate mail or something, I'm joking, but if you want to send me some words of encouragement, you want to send me some ideas, and so forth, or you want to ask me questions and everything, shoot me an email, why not? If any sponsors out there, hint. I'm a small YouTuber with big dreams. Yes. But yes, there's a lot of things that were happening in the world today. A lot of things that was made me want to do videos. All right. We all know what happened with Blade. All right. That movie I think is DOA. I really think it's DOA because the W machine, all right, the W machine keeps attacking Blade, and I'm jaded because Wesley Snipes is my Blade. I think Wesley Snipes did an incredible job. And by him making Blade, it saved Marvel from bankruptcy. Anyways, I'm jaded with Wesley Snipes. His swag, his skills, and his physique. Everything was just, that's Blade. That's my Blade. Anyways, but I also was gonna talk about how the fact that Marshala, right? Ali, right? I probably butchered that name. Forgive me. I'm sorry. All right. I feel for the man because I don't know if that's a concept art of him, being in the Blade uniform and everything and so forth. He looks awesome because I remember years ago I saw a Blade comic book, right? And he had like the vest on, all right. He had the sword and everything. You see the muscles and everything all popped out and that. And he wasn't because there's like two different versions of Blade. You got the big overly jacked one, and you got the ripped, like kind of like a Bruce Lee type of like a Scott Adkins, Michael Jai White size. He was like that, and it reminded me of that cover. And I forgot which one it was, but it reminded me of that particular cover. I don't know what story it was, but it reminded me of that cover. And I looked at him, I was like, oh snap, and people were saying that he's 50 years old, and he's getting old, yada yada yada, So too many rewrites, too many people want to put their agendas in there. Too many people want to put Blade as like a secondary character, and not the main character. I was gonna talk about how Vivica Fox is ready for love at the age of 60. Everybody's bashing her because of the fact that she is ready for love, and I understand there was a whole Kevin Samuels video about her out there, I believe, right? I have not seen it, all right, but listen, you can't judge somebody by their past, all right? I'm in my 40s, and I'm 40, Am I ready for love? Who knows? I'm not looking for it. I'm not waiting to get married. I'm not waiting to have a girlfriend. I'm not waiting to, I'm enjoying life. And if it's on God's time. It's on God's time, You can't bash the woman for saying yes, she is ready for love. She's ready to go out for, to be in love. Trying to find that special someone, that soulmate. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm always constantly hearing saying, oh well, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman. You know what? I get that, but you know what? Companionship, soulmate, and everything. Everybody needs a companion. Everybody needs a soulmate. It's just that you shouldn't look for it. You shouldn't look for it. You should just be focusing on yourself, and just wait. God's timing is perfect. God's timing is perfect. That's pretty much it. I was gonna talk about the whole Kanye West, Kim Kardashian daughter. Oh man, I'm sorry. Those kids got robbed. The ones that actually auditioned. For the role, that had to do multiple auditions. But then a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, Kim Kardashian's daughter or Kanye West's daughter auditioned for the role fair and square. First of all, she was uncoordinated. She couldn't sing, obviously. And that outfit, and this was the 30th anniversary for The Lion King. All right. You had the original voice actors for Pumbaa and Timon, all right, and young Simba, right, singing Hakuna Matata, And the thing that kills me the most is that a lot of people, one person is it's allegedly, Kim might actually paid for her to be in that role, and it's very disgusting. And I feel so bad for the kids who actually auditioned and everything. All those kids that probably had to fly out, and audition in front of the actual people who said, oh yeah, And don't tell me, and don't get on my case. Oh well, she's 10 years old and everything, right? I've seen talented 10-year-olds, right? I've seen talented 10-year-olds sing that exact same song. All right, her performance is what you expect from a grade school performance. All right, hands down, 100%. All right, I had my share of plays, and I'm pretty sure you guys had your share of plays. And it was just a play. Now if she sang like that in a play, go for it. No problem. But man, this was a Broadway level, an orchestra, paid actors, and so forth. And the amount of butt kissery, all right, Entertainment Tonight, even the actual, the actor's name escapes me, but the actor who sang for young Simba, who sang Hakuna Matata, it means no worries, all the rest of it, you know what I mean? It just blows my mind. It's sad. It's sad, But the main story that I really wanted to talk about, and if you saw what I just did there, right? I did I killed 3 birds with 4 stones. The reason why I say 4 stones because I wanted to talk about four stories, but I touched on each story. Why not? But there was this one story that really touched me. Not touched me in a good way, but touched me in a way that how dare you? Like, pardon my French, God forgive me, but you're a scumbag. For doing that crap. Seriously. If you saw on my Instagram, and if you follow my Instagram, I posted it. I posted the video. All right, the video is by a Natalie Reynolds. I didn't know who Natalie Reynolds was. I'll leave a link in the description box below. All right, from Osmond Gold. All right, Osmond Gold Clips. All right, from his channel. All right, I refuse to put that woman on my channel. All right. But somehow, somewhere, I was, just a few minutes ago, I was playing Destiny with my dad, and I was talking to him. I said, "How is it the fact that these guys and these girls and these people, everybody, they get away with it? It doesn't make, there's no jail time, there's no shutting down of their channel and so forth, oh well, they didn't do anything copyright restricted and everything, but if you say something pro-Christian or anti whatever and stuff like that, or giving your opinion about certain things, either you could get struck down or just get your channel revoked, get your channel or shadow banned. I remember, I watch a lot of political YouTubers. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I get different perspectives. And it's not just politics. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to a lot of stuff. You have to fill yourself with knowledge, different perspectives, and so forth. And there was this one guy I remember watching on YouTube. The doctor. What was it? Oh God, the Doctor of Common Sense, I think it was. And he was saying stuff about the Obamas and everything, and the dude got his channel taken off. Boom. Remember, I'm not gonna even go there, but just the same, a lot of people got banned. A lot of people got get their channel revoked and everything. All right, I remember there was one guy. All right, he had a following on YouTube. All right, and he was being interviewed by I forgot this other guy, and they found out that he was just this criminal. I can't use the word, but he was a criminal. All right, and he had at least around 16,000 subscribers. I said, what? Finally, YouTube struck him down. He's in prison now and so forth, right? But yeah, it was mind blowing. But Natalie Reynolds. Before I go into the whole Natalie Reynolds craziness, I didn't know who Natalie Reynolds was, right, until I actually looked her up, and she is pretty much almost like the center of controversy. A lot of controversy. She does those extreme pranks that they're not staged. I'm convinced they're not staged. The story that I'm about to talk to you about, very few people say it might be staged. I don't think so. It's just Jesus, man. But she's right up there with SS Sniper Wolf. I will say that. She's right up there with SS Sniper Wolf. All right, but how low do you go? How good you think your life is that you don't need to do these things. And before I get into the whole craziness of her story, what I'm trying to figure this out. I've said this a couple of times on my channel. Everything that I have, everything that I've worked for, everything that what I have, right? Like I never thought that I would have these things. It is by the grace of God. It is by His strength and His wisdom and so forth. I always put God first, right, and so forth. Because without Him, I am nothing, and without Him, I don't have anything. I'm not saying that God is a genie that you rub him 3 times and everything, but it's everything that this. I've always entertained the thought to have a channel. I always entertained the thought to have a room like this, and it's by the grace of God, Christ, yeah. I remember I literally was in my bedroom, and I laid down, and I'm walking through my bedroom, and I'm walking through my house, and I literally had to just close my eyes, and I had to thank God for everything that I have. Because at times, I say to myself, man, sometimes I feel like I'm ungrateful, but you know what? I am so grateful, because I look at where I was before, now what I am now, That's crazy just to reminisce, and you're like, oh snap, it blows my mind, But what I don't get is, why do we have a lot of YouTubers, Twitch streamers, anybody who has a social platform, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, etc. All right. I don't mind doing things extreme, as long as it's within good context. I know. You see a lot of Destiny FOMO, all right, doing her thing, with you know, you know, but it's within good taste, if that makes sense. you know, I don't mind wearing costumes, just to appeal to people, and so forth. Me, I like to wear funny shirts, and whatnot. But what in God's name do people get from exploiting the hungry, exploiting the homeless, the indigent, everything, the poor, the hungry, and so forth, Oh my God, there's this guy on YouTube and on Instagram, all right, wasting a whole bunch of food, and then at the end he goes, perfect, you know who I'm talking about. But then a lot of people, all right, and I'm not trying to sound racist or anything, but it's mostly a lot of it's Middle Eastern guys, and it dawns upon me like I never seen anybody else but Middle Eastern people who do these videos. It's weird. Anyways, all right, and then they'll mimic the guy that they're imitating, and then all of a sudden they go like ice cream, like they go like that, and then all of a sudden you see like clips here and there of the homeless kids and everything crying, and trying to survive and everything. And then he goes like that, and he cuts up the big cake that he has, and you see him serving the food and everything. And the guy that used to waste food, he's like, I don't do that no more. And then he makes this whole big buffet and everything. And then you see him like feeding the homeless, giving the food out and everything. Okay, cool. That's all well and good. That is all well and good. But why do you need a camera to put them out there? Why do you have to show people that, hey, I'm doing this for the homeless, I'm doing this for the for the hungry and so forth and everything, because look, he's the one that's getting all the likes and subscribes. All right, that ad revenue goes up. All right, with each person, everybody's like, oh, you're such a sweetheart, oh, you do this and everything, but look, that's all well and good that you're feeding the homeless and everything, but you're exploiting them. You're exploiting it for your own personal gain. It's ill-gotten gain, and it's disgusting. Okay. But Natalie Reynolds, all right, once again, all right, she is the subject of controversy right now, subject to this video. I don't know if it's in California. A lot of these Twitch streamers are from California, and I don't know how people get their channel banned on Twitch. All right, or revoked or whatever. But how is it that this person is still able to create the content that she does and not get away with it, and just get away with it, So Natalie Reynolds is out there betting a homeless woman, all right, $20 if she would throw herself in the lake. Now, as I was watching this video, I was getting emotional. I was getting because the woman that was throwing herself in the ocean, all right, or the lake, right? You could hear it in her voice. You could hear for $20, right? For $20, that's a lot for that's a lot of money. That's 20. I don't care what anybody says. $20, it adds up, right? It's a lot of money. $20 for a homeless person, that's also a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money for anybody. I'll give you $20. Boom, You can hear it in her voice. You can hear hope. You can hear concern. You can hear concern, but you also hear, what's the word? Oh, anyways, that word escapes me. But yeah, you can hear concern, but you also hear hope, knowing the fact that she's gonna get this money if she does this. All right. So within her voice, you hear some sort of wholesomeness, to it, and I don't know, it's just the sound of her voice is what got me, So she goes and jumps into the lake, and she's yelling at them like, okay, everybody's laughing at her. Why did you do it? But you told me to. You told me to jump in the lake. You told me to do this. We didn't tell you to do it. You know. Go check out the link. Link is in the description box below. All of a sudden, what happens, right? They start laughing and they start walking away. And then one person is like, I don't think she could swim. You know, she might die. And Natalie Reynolds is freaking out. And then they're still walking away. They're still walking away. Then later in the video, what happens? She's driving with her low-life friends. And what happens? You see a fire department, go into the direction that they were before. Now, I don't know what happened to the woman. I'm praying that she's alive and well and so forth. And somehow somebody starts some sort of kickstart for her, some sort of GoFundMe, But where do people get off exploiting the homeless, the hungry, I am making this video. All right. I get likes, I get subscribers and so forth. Okay, great. But the one thing that you will not see on my channel is me exploiting a situation, exploiting a problem within the world for ill-gotten gain. And that's exactly what it is, I don't care if you're filming yourself, look, there was another one. All right. I'm gonna it might sound a bit racist what I'm about to say. All right. I forgot his name, but black Twitch streamer, all right, goes up to a black homeless man. He starts talking to him and everything, having a good conversation. Then he asks him if you're hungry. All right. Oh yeah. Buys a Big Mac, fries, and a soda. And what does this guy do? He eats all that in front of him, and he goes, "Yeah, this was good." And he walks off. Now, it kills me because everybody wants to complain about racism and stuff like that and whatnot. But you're doing this to your own people, man. It's clearly that you're well off, but then yet you see a homeless person, right? A homeless person. All right, within your community, all right, and you're exploiting him and doing this low life scummy act for views, likes, and subscribers. What the hell is going on? Is a person's life so perfect that they have to go up to the homeless and still kick them where they're down? Just so they could build themselves up. Is their life so perfect? Because look, I'm gonna be real with you. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. All right. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. All right, and I don't understand how these people are still able to make a living off of their channels. It just blows my mind. It hurts, I remember one time when my brother and I went to I don't know which movie it was. I forgot which movie it was. And my brother, he goes, he sees a homeless guy, and he takes out a wad of change, and he goes, "Duh!" And he walks off, right, like a boss, And I put my arm around him, right? I give him a kiss on the I give him a kiss on the cheek, That's my brother. But I call my brother Captain America. My brother is more Captain America, all right? Because his heart is always in the right place. He's always looking to do the right thing for other people, especially the homeless. And the fact that he's in a position to do something, why not do it? Give some money, But one thing you will never see him do is kick someone down when they're already down. We as a country lack empathy. and to see these people exploit them. And great, you changed your ways. You started feeding them. Awesome, but don't do it on camera. Don't do it on camera. You know, I forgot there's a verse in the Bible when if you're gonna do something out of kindness of your heart, do it in secret. Do it in secret. It's like it's like in the Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, you know, he comes out of the dreams after being visited by the spirits, changed man, you know. And then, you know, he donates he gets the goose, all right, and he tells the person, don't tell them who sent it, you know, I want get the fattest goose and just send it to them. And then you see Tiny Tim, and he's like, oh, I think it's Scrooge, Mr. Scrooge who sent us that. And why would you think that? If you know the old school one, the Alistair Sim. Go watch the Alistair Sim one. That's the best one out there. You know. And then he increases his salary. He helps his family out, and so forth. You know. Or how about the movie Scrooge with Bill Murray? You know. Just thinking about the ending, it's you know, yeah, it's something, you know. But man, you don't know where your life is gonna come. You don't know when your life is gonna take that turn. You don't know. That's why you need to be thankful. That's why when you make your money, when you do your thing and everything and so forth, you know, if you're in a position to do something, then do something. You know, I'm pretty sure they have a million subscribers. I'm pretty sure they have thousands of subscribers, making more money than me. You know, but God, Jesus, man, no. I can't support somebody who does something like that. I can't support somebody, you know. I refuse, you know, to put that particular individual on my channel, you know, as a clip and so forth. Nope. It's sad. It's terrible because the stories that I hear about people that sometimes some people, like this one guy I used to work with, right? He said that he was homeless at one point. You know, now and then he's working, he's doing his own stuff. You know, that blows my mind when I hear stories about people that said I used to be homeless. You know, man, you know, and that you know, even you know, you're talking to somebody who came from church. You know, who goes to church, who has been brought up in the church. You know, Protestant church. You know, my mother, she sends me sermons from Brooklyn Tabernacle. You know. If you don't know who that is, you know, I encourage you to Google them. You know, they have a channel as well, Brooklyn Tabernacle. All right, just so I could get the sermons and everything and so forth. You know, but the countless stories of hearing how, you know, they were brought out, they got out of that. You know, by the grace of God, you know, they got out of that. You know, we gotta do better, people. We got to do better, people. And we have to, you know, people need to stop uplifting these people who kick people down just so they could build themselves up, you know. So, that's all I'm going to say. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And we are 258 strong, close to 1 million each and every day. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. I really do. You know, from the bottom of my heart, I really do, you know. I like making these videos. A lot of you all like the other video that I posted. Am I a sellout? You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that out. But after this video, I am going to do some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're still on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You know, I like to jump here and, you know, jump in just to give you guys, you know, a different variety and so forth. You know, keep you guys posted and whatnot. You know, my dad says, "Oh, stop saying you're sorry all the time." You know, I don't. That's me. I don't know. You know, I say I'm sorry because, you know, I have I feel like I don't. I feel like I have an obligation. Well, not an obligation, but a responsibility to this channel, to you guys, and to myself, because I'm a gamer first and foremost. Because I need to finish this game, even though I know what's gonna happen. Oh my god! But a lot of people are saying that we should do Ghost of Tsushima next. Some people saying that we should I should make content with my dad when we play Destiny. I still don't know about that. The only reason why I said that is because there was a YouTuber, I don't know his name. He was playing Destiny with his dad, and throughout the whole damn video, he was making fun of him, man. Like, come on, bro, don't do that to your dad. Do not do that to your dad. Come on, I have pictures of my brother, my mother, my dad. On this side, As it's just a constant. They're right there with me. I have Funko Pops that remind me of my father and myself. And my brother, my mother. Jesus, But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. All right, I am going to make another video after this. So until then, guys, you know what to do. 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 Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you next time. Peace.